Buda.com back with you for the second half. Christian Payne calling the shots for you. It's been a blast so far. 11-5 Gilman as we start this third quarter. Matty Cruz, manning the camera, the multimedia man, giving you the sights and the sounds here from the Gilman School. Face-off won by Woodall, but you got to believe that the second effort has been the key to this game thus far. My case in point, Gilman being scrappy, being shifty, and being on the ball with that great check and takeaway to get the first possession here in the third quarter. This third quarter is brought to you by FCA Lacrosse. Put on world-class events and camps. A lot of wonderful summer camps FCA puts on for young men and women looking to be winners both on and off the field. Initial shot there, little lefty riser. Riley DeSmit, you know he's not afraid to let it go. Textbook inside roll, but a great save off stick hip. Skylar Morse. Great move though on the inside there by Andy Matthews. Not on the same page of the Saints. They try to clear in front of their own bench. And those are going to kill you every time. Just blown clears, something that often gets overlooked, but in sport lacrosse, possession, among a couple other things, are very important. Early moments here of the third quarter, Gilman just came out of a timeout and just stormed to score 4 goals straight to end the first half. Tyler Tuku Rule really sparking that charge. Here he'll work at X, move it back up top. Putting his shoulder down, trying to get another on the inside was McBride, but there to clean up the mess, Max Green. The senior knows where to be at the right time. And that was a perfect example. Number 19 just opening up the page of lacrosse, highlighting the page of IQ. Said it in the first half, I'll say it again. Max Green has one of the best lacrosse IQs in the 4-0 area code. 10:04 to go on the Green goal. Now 12-5 are the ticks on the Gilman School scoreboard in favor of the Greyhounds. Loose ball, and it'll be easy pickings. Long pole midi, great job to come through and scoop up by Aaron Carroll. Hounds will clear now. Little trot across the midfield line, and checking it in is Charlie DeMuth. Second midfield now for Coach Matthews as well. You gotta just applaud his whole entire coaching crew. Owen Daly, Mark Hoffman, Bryn Holmes, Damian Davis, 99 grad of Gilman School, and Matt Chris, 07 grad. Got a chance to stretch the muscles and walk over a little bit and see what they were doing at halftime. And every single one of the Gilman players just listening all ears to their coaching staff, who, of course, teaches them how to play the game the right way. That's what they've done all afternoon long here. Dodge on the far side for Greyhounds, trying to check it in there. It's Hutchins. Now back to Rule. Rule using his body, draws a slide, and almost completes an unbelievable play, but he's going to have a toe in the no-no zone. Doesn't like it, but hey, anytime you're playing some aggressive lacrosse, you'll have to gamble with those types of situations. 8:44 left to play, an eternity in this great sport of Bagataway. Youngsters, if you do not know what that term means, I encourage you to Wikipedia it right now. Do some Saturday afternoon reading, even print it out. Forget the iPad, print it out and go outside and read it. Great roots. That was the original name, the Iroquois Nation, Bagataway. Double G's too. Pretty cool looking word. Go for St. Mary's, looking to get another tally back on the scoreboard, and a great fake. I was pulling for that shot for Jackie Andrews to touch the twine, but hits the pipe instead. Great head fake, number 10. Back the other way quickly is Gilman, trying to scoop up the ball and some of that dust. I'm sure he's got that clay in his cross too. With a couple rolls and great stick work for St. Mary's, it's Hunter Smith. Hats off to number 40, making it look easy. Here's Robertson to check it in. Another possession here for St. Mary's. Down by a touchdown, but it is not impossible, folks. This team can make runs. Roll, great save, off stick hip. Tommy McBride. It comes out of his comfort zone a little bit. How about that with a GB and clearing service? As everybody, including the dogs on hand, are cheering for McBride on that save. A lot of barks behind me. Gotta love the family atmosphere here. Gilman's goal and another score. Bring it up. This time a little long knife getting in to the goal scoring party. Brendan Barger says, get out of my way. I'll take my space on the crease, and I'll take one more and make it a baker's dozen. 13-5, Gilman leads. Barger going out to Buckeye territory. Always love the guys going out to the Midwest. I'm a proud Denison University alum, so can't help myself, got to give a shout out to those guys that brave the anxiety of testing the cold, harsh Midwest winters. They're really not that bad, trust me. Brendan Barger going out to Ohio State. Gilman looking for the takeaway, keeping it hot and heavy on the hands of St. Mary's, but a great job to jump up and catch that thing. Just be an athlete by Cole Robertson and keep it alive. He'll move it over to his running mate now. Spencer Coyle, hand it back off. There's Cole looking for that righty rope, and he is on a line, but that line was destined for McBride's stick. McBride going to a Gettysburg team who's had a little bit of a tough year here in 2013, but if you play for Coach Jancic, you can expect your game to increase in quality exponentially in your freshman year. One of the all-time greats in Division III and the entire sport at that, Hank Jancic. 6 minutes and change. This gorgeous afternoon, Gilman will check it back in once again, looking for more, the Greyhounds. Nice handle. The Smith. Not afraid to let it go. He's got some range too. Now back off for the Greyhounds. Getting his turn is Chase Wittich. Here's Chase, back across the top, keeping it hot and ringing it with plenty of pace off that left post. Chris Walsh. He's got a couple G's to his name here this afternoon. That one a good 2 inches too far to the left. He'll hang on though. Gilman just all over it. Really on point here. Protect their home turf. Shot destined for the bottom right corner. And usually when you log on to IstonCorners.com, you're looking for either the top left or the top right. But that time, going for the bottom right, giving that corner pocket a little bit of love. Probably to Smith. 14-5 now. Gilman firing on a lot of cylinders. Driving that Greyhound bus, it's got to be a lot of power. They're packing into this one. And they'll try to get even more here in this third quarter with 14-5 sitting pretty well on their home scoreboard. Got to protect their home turf, and you know, they usually have an unblemished record here at home at least, or even for the full year, but losing recently against Boys Latin here at home. Gilman coming out with some vengeance and doing it well. Face dodge, shot, score, textbook attack, dodge, and finish. Andrew Gemma. Andy coming off the bench and making his presence felt right away, getting some dabs from his teammates, well deserved. Gilman out with their top guns, getting a 10-goal spot. We'll be right back. Timeout on the field, timeout on the coup de perch. Go back and ready to rock and roll for another face-off battle, and this one is crucial for Ben Rubier's crew to get back going in the right direction. 4:46 left to play here in the third frame. It's gonna be procedure, and it will go Woodall's way. So there's Alex keeping the fire alive for St. Mary's. They need some life desperately. Have not scored here in the third quarter. This third quarter brought to you by FCA Lacrosse, one of our wonderful sponsors. Improving the game one player at a time through Christ, through lacrosse, and through commitment in the classroom. Plays just like that. I mean, a one-handed grab, a little bit of a, I would say, ballerina-esque jump in the air, looking graceful and having plenty of swag, Chris Walsh. Plays like that just keep the game fluid, keep it tight. Gilman getting some more Greyhounds in the action now up top. Here's Charlie DeMuth. Little rollback. Gilman will try to find the soft spot of the Saints defense. Walsh back to his left, trying to back down. It's that big pull of Bryce Carrasco. His fellow defender coming through on a great slide. It was Jake Berger to knock it loose. Still in limbo, but picked up by St. Mary's. That's a nice defensive possession there for the Saints. Calling Carrasco's name for the first time here this afternoon. Bryce, an early commit to the Terps. Gotta know he's gonna look really good in the black, gold, red, and white. Big guy down there in close defense. Another one of those long poles for St. Mary's. Tries to do a little whirling dervish in the crease, but unsuccessful. He's gonna have to hustle and hustle quick back into the hole. Trying to extend some life there was Colin Kennedy. That long knife going in some uncharted territory. Here's what we're more used to as Spencer Coyle will set sail. Little hitch move and shove it off to Cole Robertson. Número 7 es uno de los jugadores más buenos en todo de el área. Yes, I majored in broadcast communication, but my minor was Spanish, so I've got to keep it fresh. Better to do it on this beautiful day. Great school, as is great program, is the Gilman School. Consistently one of the top academic institutions in the Baltimore area, and putting another save to Gilman's name is a new goalkeeper in for the Greyhounds. Fitzlee stepping in, making it look easy. Here's Fitzy. Little lob. Pfeiffer checks it in. A little bit of sloppy situation, but there to pick it up. No worries. Zeke Morrill. Speaking of Zekes, great name in the game of lacrosse. Another Zeke related to the Corrigan kin, Zeke Smith. A formidable force for the Salisbury University Seagulls. Wearing number 36 in the maroon and gold, always getting out and getting strong at long stick midfield position. Dodge, great job by Skylar Morris to get his cross in the passing lane and knock it down. Another element of his game that is just so fine-tuned. Skylar Morris, obviously the scoreboard does not show his arsenal in his favor, but he is a top-notch goalkeeper. Here we go with 45 seconds left here in this third quarter. St. Mary's looking to get one quickly before the break. Going into that sacred territory of the Gilman crease once again. He's not afraid to get out and get going. You got to applaud that play of Colin Kennedy. Another quick timeout as Ben Rubier will want to talk a few things over with his Saints as we march towards the final moments of the third quarter. We will be right back. Out of the timeout, St. Mary's looking to get back on the same page and turn it back in their direction. We've not seen a goal from the Saints yet here in the third quarter with limited ticks. 30 seconds here left for the black jerseys to work with. Coyle, a little shift and shake. Dump back off to Robertson, shot and save. And a beaut, Fitz Lee, making a commanding presence in the crease, coming in here in the third quarter and making his case to be the full-time starter next season. Now 10 seconds, beautiful feed to the inside, but just cannot finish. Colin McGuire still alive with 5 seconds, and it's going to be a push going back for Gilman. So this play will actually match up with the namesake of the Gilman play with a huge clearing pass up ahead. 2 passes working their way up the ladder. The Greyhounds almost had enough time for Walsh to try to log on to his favorite website once again. And speaking of websites, go to fcalacrosse.com and check out what they have to offer. I would encourage you to consider everything they have to offer in terms of camps, in terms of events, in terms of taking your game to the next level for Christ in the classroom and on the field. Your score through 3 quarters: Gilman 15, St. Mary's 5.